Imagine golden cornfields in Iowa stretching under an endless blue sky, a farmer's dream turned into a nightmare. Giant beasts with razor-sharp tusks charge through the rows, tearing apart livelihoods in an instant. What happens when your family legacy is on the brink of collapse? Stay tuned. You're about to enter the heart-pounding world of feral hog hunters, where every shot counts and danger lurks in the shadows. This isn't just a hunt, it's a battle for survival. Keep watching to find out if these gritty farmers will triumph or lose everything. In Cedar County, Iowa, those vast fields should be brimming with tall corn, ready for harvest. But feral hogs, vicious invaders weighing up to 300 pounds, have turned them into wastelands, trampling crops and tearing up the soil. For Cody Harlan, a third-generation farmer facing bankruptcy, every crushed corn stalk is a punch to the heart. Last year, these monsters nearly left his family with nothing, leaving his wife and kids wondering if the farm would survive another season. Cody can't stand by and watch. He assembles a team: Brad, Lisa, Hank, and rookie Dylan, neighbors who've seen their own fields ravaged. Armed with Winchester Model 70 rifles, loaded with Springfield 30-06 rounds packing absolute stopping power, alongside their loyal hunting dogs, Rex, Bella, and Tracker, they're ready for battle. As the sun barely rises, the air thick with the stench of churned earth and feral hog destruction, the team plunges into the cornfield maze. Suddenly, Rex's bark thunders through the air. A massive boar charges from the rows, aiming straight for Lisa. Cody calmly raises his rifle, adrenaline surging, and fires a bullet that hits its mark, dropping the beast in the dirt. But the rustling grows louder as the whole herd approaches. In Cedar County, Iowa, golden cornfields stretch under an endless blue sky. A farmer's dream turned into a nightmare. Feral hogs, vicious invaders weighing up to 300 pounds, have turned these vast fields into wastelands, trampling crops and tearing up the soil. For Cody Harlan, a third-generation farmer facing bankruptcy, every crushed corn stalk is a punch to the heart. Last year, these monsters nearly left his family with nothing, leaving his wife and kids wondering if the farm would survive another season. Cody calmly raises his rifle, adrenaline surging, and fires. A perfect shot drops the beast in the dirt. But the rustling grows louder. The whole herd is closing in. The team presses forward, dogs leading the way to a clearing where 10 hogs are tearing up the earth like demons. Dylan grips his rifle, hands shaking. A barrage of gunfire erupts like thunder, dropping 3 hogs instantly. The rest scatter toward the creek, crashing through the brush. Lisa climbs a ridge for a better shot, aiming at the lead hog, a 350-pound monster that could take out the whole team. Her shot staggers it, but it keeps charging. Cody sprints forward, firing the kill shot that drops the giant. That day, they took down 7 hogs, saving the field for now. But as Cody wipes his sweat, surveying the devastation, he knows the war isn't over. Feral hogs brought to America centuries ago with no natural predators multiply like wildfire, destroying crops, eroding soil, and spreading diseases that could wipe out livestock, or worse, affect humans. This hunt isn't for trophies, it's to protect a way of life, to preserve the land for the next generation. The bone-deep exhaustion, the gut-wrenching fear of facing a charging hog, and the harsh truth that tomorrow there'll be more. The invasion doesn't stop in Iowa. It spread to Madison, Mississippi, where a monstrous tornado leveled homes, uprooted trees, and left muddy roads like a vision of hell. Fences down, power gone, the storm's chaos draws thousands of hogs like moths to a flame, swarming fields in the dark. Farmers, still reeling from lost loved ones and shattered lives, grab whatever they have. On a stormy, rain-soaked night, the herd shows up early, fiercer than ever, smashing through barriers and charging the farm. Darkness swallows everything. Flashlights flicker, boots slip in the mud, and clubs swing wildly to drive them back.
Before he gets to the cattle, shoot him one more time, spins around.
A single shot rings out, dropping one, but the rest surge forward like a tidal wave.
Oh, hold on a minute. Fence, better get him again. Got that.
The crisis erupts in California's Central Valley, where feral hogs ravage tomato crops, costing farmers like Buck, Worm, and Thompson thousands of dollars each season. His call to action sparks the biggest hog hunt in Valley history. 100 people, state sharpshooters, armed farmers, and volunteers, following California's ironclad rules. No shooting near preserves, every kill reported, only humane shots allowed. As the sun sets, hogs flood Thompson's field. Rusty Hayes, a seasoned farmer and hunter, crouches on the hill, rifle steady.
I'm going to shoot him several times. He eventually is going to end up in the field next door. Notice I can't shoot him here because the equipment's behind him. So I go back to this hog that I think is screaming.
A 200-pound hog charges into the orchard. Rusty's shot pierces its shoulder, dropping it in the dust. Panic erupts. The others burst from the bushes like a whirlwind. Guns blaze in unison. The hogs fall one by one. By day's end, 25 hogs are down, no one hurt. A hard-won victory that saves Thompson's crop. If you were a farmer out there, would you wait for the hogs to take everything? Or grab a rifle and join the fight? But folks, this is just one chapter in the endless war against these invaders. Stay tuned for more heart-pounding hunts and upcoming videos. We'll dive deep into nighttime ambushes, top-tier trapping tips, and more real-life showdowns. If you haven't caught our previous episodes on taking down feral hogs in Texas or the epic Florida swamp chase, check out the playlist below, link in the description. And if this video's got your blood pumping, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's next. Got a feral hog story? Share it in the comments. You never know, we might feature it on the show. The hunt's just getting started. See you out in the fields. Hey everyone, can you believe that America is being attacked by millions of wild hogs? Massive beasts that can weigh up to 440 pounds and run as fast as a horse? They're tearing up farmland and even posing a threat to people. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. In the next episode, we'll uncover the history and devastating impact of wild hogs, explore the latest technologies, and reveal bold strategies to fight this invasive species. Don't miss it. Let's dive into their story, from their origins and the damage they cause to how we can fight back. Don't miss it, because this tale will leave you amazed at the power of wild nature. Wild hogs are not native to the United States. They first appeared long ago in Southeast Asia, then spread and began competing with other pig species. They came to America when the Spanish brought them over in 1539, originally as domestic pigs for food. Some escaped, bred freely, and later interbred with Eurasian wild boars from Europe in the 19th century, creating the wild hogs we know today. As of 2025, an estimated 6 to 9 million wild hogs roam across at least 35 states, from the humid swamps of Florida to the dry grasslands of Texas. They reproduce quickly and adapt well to almost any environment, creating major problems for farmers and the government in their efforts to control them. Female hogs can start reproducing at just 6 months old, or even earlier if food is abundant. In the US, each female has 2 litters a year, with 7 to 13 piglets per litter. Males don't help raise the young, but a single boar can father 90 to 150 offspring annually. In the wild, they face few natural predators, so their numbers skyrocket, disrupting ecosystems and farmers' livelihoods. Texas has the biggest problem, with over 3 million of them. They cause more than $500 million in agricultural damage each year, destroying 20 to 30% of crops. Farmers in rural areas like Lubbock say the pigs seem to sense harvest time and keep coming back even after being chased away. Nationwide, total agricultural losses amount to about 1.6 to 2.5 billion dollars each year, mainly from crops like corn, soybeans, and pastureland. Especially on corn farms, feral pigs dig up seeds and young plants. Then when the crop is nearly ready for harvest, they return and trample it, costing farmers hundreds of millions of dollars each season. Feral pigs don't just destroy crops. They also invade residential areas, carrying diseases that threaten both livestock and humans. They tear up yards, leave waste everywhere, and create chaos. In some areas, hog hunting is government regulated, but their numbers still keep rising each year. Some people believe that hunting only makes them smarter, turning it into a never-ending battle. What do you think? Does hunting really help? Hunting feral hogs can rapidly reduce their numbers, especially with methods like helicopter hunting or using semi-automatic rifles at night with infrared scopes, which can wipe out entire groups in a single operation. It It also brings economic benefits, such as turning the meat into food or livestock feed, while helping the environment by controlling overpopulation. USDA studies show that hunting combined with other strategies can eliminate 40 to 60% of the population each year, the level needed to control growth. However, feral hogs are highly intelligent and adapt quickly. Under hunting pressure, they become more cautious, shift to nighttime activity, or avoid human areas, which reduces long-term effectiveness. In addition, the risk of accidents is high, such as accidentally shooting livestock or people from a distance due to poor visibility, or accidents when pigs charge into fences like suicide warriors. Hunting can also stimulate increased reproduction due to stress, and without a coordinated plan, it's only a temporary solution that won't eliminate the entire herd. Overall, hunting is useful, but needs to be combined with other measures to achieve lasting results. Above all, feral hogs carry more than 30 diseases that can spread to humans and livestock. They contaminate water sources and transmit parasites, especially in Texas and Florida, where they come into close contact with residential areas. The U.S. government spends millions of dollars to manage them and reduce costs. Farmers are getting creative with traps like nets. They choose swampy or wet areas after rain, set up the nets, and scatter fermented corn as bait. Nighttime is the prime period, since that's when hogs forage most actively. They smell the bait and gather in groups. Hunters monitor them, trigger the trap once the group is large enough, and eliminate them. But hogs are smart. The survivors become more cautious and warn the others, reducing the effectiveness of future attempts. In rural areas like the Mississippi Delta, people encourage the use of steel cage traps. But hogs quickly learn to avoid them, so technology like drones is needed for monitoring. You have to eliminate 40 to 60% of the population each year to keep them under control. Another method is hunting from a helicopter. The pilot flies low while the shooter takes precise aim. When the hogs hear the helicopter, they scatter in search of cover, but the slower ones are taken down immediately. Teams like Ethan's have a panoramic view, swooping down over the thick grasslands where hogs hide, using the rotor wash to expose their positions. Ethan raises his rifle and takes them down one by one. The next day, they head to the swamps where the hogs come to drink. With no cover, they're easier to eliminate, but wiping them out completely is nearly impossible. They hide everywhere from dense forests to cornfields. Although hunting has its benefits, feral hogs remain a major threat to agriculture, wildlife, and people. We all need to work together to control them. Do you have feral hogs where you live? Thank you for watching until the end of the video. If you found it helpful and enjoyable, please hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell to keep following our challenging journey ahead.